Hello and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online Vvardenfell. We are still on the quest to do something with Sadrith Mora. We've helped Sun and Shadow raise from first from slave to sort of hireling, which is like a step above, but still not great, and now to retainer. But her love interest and the quest starter, Aoki, seems to be left a bit in the dirt. Let's hear what you have to say.
She is always busy these days. I worry she flirts with the flames of the sun and does not know to fear the fire.
What's wrong, Aoki?
My heart and I have barely spoken. She strains her spines both day and night, poring through tomes and hatching her schemes. Her eyes are fixed on the next rank, and the next after that. I fear for her. A soul without rest grows dim as twilight.
She hasn't shared her next plan with you?
No, she has not. All to the good, I guess. A finless fish weakens the shoal. But enough about me. You, my friend, are a mighty swimmer. Seek her out in her stone-dwelling place. If I know my heart, she will certainly have a task for you.
Alright, I'll have a talk to her. Objections and obstacles. Why didn't that... Why... I would like for when a new quest is given, it becomes active. Rather than reverting to one that the game might think is my main quest right now. So this will be the now fourth step in this saga. It's not as bad as Balmora.
Ah, what a pleasant surprise. Stay a while, won't you?
Starting with magic on brooms. The Wizard's Apprentice all over again, eh? Well, I'm just not gonna be here for when the brooms starts revolting.
Always pleasure to see you. I'm glad you dropped by. I could use a friend right now.
What's going on?
I just received a summons from the council. Typically I'd be overjoyed. After all, I just submitted a petition for advancement to Oathman. But the council never acts on petitions this quickly. Someone's arranging pieces on the game board. I know it.
What are you asking me to do?
If a member of the house plans to spring a trap, I need to project strength. The councilors know you've assisted me in the past. If you appear before the mouths on my behalf, it puts the Magisters and I on equal footing. It might even save my life.
Alright, I'll go for the council house in your stead.
Thank you, my friend. Be careful.
They would have no qualms with just outright killing me, as I'm not only an outsider, I'm also not a Dunmer, which I'm presuming they'd have at least a little more caution with, because I could potentially be from one of the other houses. Then you'd have another civil war between the houses, yada yada yada. Dunmer culture sucks. Thought I wasn't going to sneak that in, did you? Oh yeah, it's not here. This is... I don't like how many cages there are here, but we are not here to play goody-goody two-shoes. Mostly because I'm not wearing shoes. Before the council. No flying for Snappy.
My patron, Magister Gothrin, opposes any further honors for the slave girl. Oh, look. The lizard sent a representative.
But she's not slave anymore.
Intentions.
Approach, emissary. You may inform your benefactress, Sun and Shadow, that the council has elected to reject her petition.
Be sure to add that all further petitions will meet the same fate. Cats and lizards have no place in our great house.
Honestly, Relassa.
Don't worry, Relassa. The emissary will give Sun and Shadow a full account of this meeting. I have no doubt. There is no greater virtue than ambition, but I'm afraid Sun and Shadow's enthusiasm has rubbed a few of our number the wrong way.
Is there some reason I can give Sun and Shadow for the Council's refusal, other than blatant racism?
Beyond the obvious? Your friend possesses a keen mind and great natural talent. But even the great House Telvanni is not above simple prejudice. The circumstances of her birth make advancement complicated.
It seems that Relassa Delvi is particularly opposed to Sun and Shadow.
Yes, Relassa hates practically everyone, but she's developed a particular distaste for Sun and Shadow. I can't tell if it's truly the will of Gothrin or just a personal vendetta. Both of them revile lesser races. A perfect match if ever there was one.
Do you have any advice I can give Sun and Shadow?
I would counsel patience, but I have no illusions. Sun and Shadow will dismiss such advice out of hand. Her dreams can only be deferred for so long. I say only this. Whatever she plans to do, make sure she does it cautiously.
Thank you for your time. I don't think there's
Sun
going
and
to be
Shadow will stand before
anything
us
else
again. I only hope that it's for a promotion and not something less pleasant. Believe it or not, these meetings can go far worse. Honor to you and your house, Sarah. Farewell.
Well, I don't have a house, but sure. Optional step, talk to Relassa. Hold on a minute. Why would I want to talk to that old bint? Alright.
Damn. Where are those cakes? I thought I made it clear that I have no interest in speaking to beasts. Now tuck your tail and leave me be.
Why are you so fixated on preventing Sun and Shadow from advancing in House Telvanni?
I merely speak for Muthsera Gothrin. His distaste for Sun and Shadow should come as no surprise. Beasts have no place in the house. You may want to rethink the company you keep, Outlander. Just a bit of advice.
If you're so free with advice, what would you advise Sun and Shadow?
I suggest she leave Vvardenfell. Travel to Daggerfall or Wayrest and join the Mages Guild. I hear they take anyone. She would fit right in. The fact is, she has no place here. She may have earned her freedom, but she will never be a true Telvanni.
Why do you hate Agonians and Kashyyyk so much?
Oh, come now. I don't hate you. I just see the truth of your nature. You beasts make wonderful servants, but to pretend you possess the same faculties as Mer, or even men, is absurd. You were born to serve, just as we were born to rule.
And that's how you're gonna get yourself killed. Oh, That wasn't exactly great, but, well, Relassa did literally say, you are free to leave. What's going on here?
Sorry, I grew tired of waiting. I received more than a few sideward glances on my way over. What happened in there?
The council rejected your petition.
Oh, I see. Maybe I was too impatient. Requested it too soon. Damn. Did they give any reason? Was there anyone who spoke out against it?
Gothrin's mouth, Relassa Delvi, seemed dead set against it.
Of course it was Relassa. That pig has hated me from the start. Gothrin's not fond of Argonians. but this is clearly personal. Would you act as my emissary once more? If you go to Tel Arun and speak to Gothrin directly, maybe he can settle this.
I'll try. I have a few questions, though.
I'll answer what I can, of course.
Why do the Magisters have people who act as their mouth?
Most Telvanni Magisters prefer to be left alone. They dislike and mistrust each other. So they appoint mouths to handle business outside their towers. Of course, the Magister's wishes and the mouth's wishes often get tangled. It's imperfect.
Sounds like it.
Just trust me, it's better this way. If the counselors had to deal with each other directly, there would be no peace in Vvardenfell. You wouldn't jam a bunch of aelits into a pen together. Mages need room to stretch, room to breathe.
Seems like Telvanni mages need a lot of things.
I never said House Telvanni was perfect. We take the good with the bad. When I sit on the council, I'll put things right. How's that?
Ow. That may be a tad overly ambitious. What more can you tell me about Magister Gothrin?
Magister Guthrin reigns over Tel Arun, the fungal tower west of here. He has a sour reputation, but remains one of the most powerful mages in Tamriel. I never had cause to work for him, but Ioki did. He doesn't like to talk about it.
Do you really think he's going to listen to me?
I'd be lying if I said yes, but if there's anyone who could get through to him, it's you. Gothrin keeps a few pupils, henchmen more like. You probably have to get through one or two before he'll deign to speak with you. Just be careful.
You seem to be able to do what you want as a retrainer. Is Oathman rank really so important?
Yes. When I achieve the rank of Oathman, I should be able to purchase a slave. I'll free Ioki and we'll toast to our success. That is what we've been working toward, right? I know that some of this feels a little unsavory, but it's necessary.
Sure. And then Oathman, and then member of a council, and then leader of your own house, and then... None of this troubles you.
A Telvanni mage doesn't have time to be troubled. Every day I learn something new. Every day I peel back one mystery to reveal another 10 beneath it. If this is the price of that kind of discovery, I'll pay it. Oh, that came out poorly. Never mind.
So, remember when I said something about Tel Arun not yet having a part of the story? Well, there you go. There it is. That does lead me to think, though, that Seyda have a quest like that as well. Well, I'll be heading back that way because that delve, well, it seems fairly done like the west side, but I don't know. Something about the place just tells me that I might have missed the last delving quest over there. And given that I would attempt to do all the quests on Vvardenfell, I'm heading there anyway, so... Alright. Gain an audience with Magister Gothrin. Okay. Slave Master's house. Ooh. Well, that's unfortunate. Kill me low.
I should not be seen talking to you. Others have been punished for far less.
Okay. Well.
Tel Arun's closed. You got Nick spit in your ears?
Tel Arun's closed. Jog off, you fetching Nchow.
I don't like your tone. I'd like to speak to Magister Gotham.
Oh, that's rich. You really think Magister Gothram would open his doors to a tossed swit like you? The Master's not seeing any visitors. Not today, not tomorrow, and not next week. So shove off, you beast.
Well, we do have a persuasion skill and, like... it's rather urgent. It's about his mouth, R'hllasa.
Disobeying orders, eh? Yeah, that sounds like R'hllasa. Skeeving little Nick's always sliming around the tower, jamming pies in our gob and pushing us around. To do muck with her. Go ahead. But if I find out you're lying, I'll have your hide.
Well, that'll just be more experience for me. Duly noted. That was easy. Gothram's audience chamber.
Qa'Rajh, Giravel, I've had enough of your excuses. R'hllasa made your task plain. Find those thieves.
I'm sorry, Magister. It will be done.
Whatever it is you want, talk to my cringing assistant.
Okie dokie. I'll talk to your cringing assistants.
Greetings. I'm sorry you had to see that. Magister Gothram is really quite charming once you get to know him. Honestly, he wouldn't have yelled if R'hllasa's little snoop, Captain Giravel, hadn't interfered.
Okie dokie. That sounds interesting. I need to speak with the Magister about my associate Sun in Shadow's petition for advancement.
That. I'm sorry, but R'hllasa is determined to keep your Argonian from advancing. Typical. I should be mouth. Say, I might have an idea. The thieves Muthsera Gothram mentioned fled to Shashpilamat. Could you retrieve the goods they stole?
I could, but why should I?
Spoken like a true Telvanni. If you bring the goods to me in Sadrith Mora, I'll take credit for their safe return. R'hllasa's gone to great lengths to discredit me, you see. My Muthsera knows this. If I succeed, he'll see that I am the fitter servant.
How does that help Sun in Shadow?
Sarah Gothram will undoubtedly promote me to mouth. Then, in exchange for your help, I'll support your Argonian's petition. One good turn and all that. What do you say?
It's a deal. I'll meet you in Sadrith Mora, but I have a few questions first.
I can't wait to see the look on R'hllasa's face when Muthsera Gothram strips her of her title.
Shashpilamat.
The groveling will be delicious.
I have some questions.
Of course. What can the future mouth of Muthsera Gothram help you with?
Well, Yes, you seem very quick to cut a deal with a stranger.
You should know by now that Telvanni alliances often start as fluid affairs. Not that our relationship is fluid. What we've got going here? Rock solid. Sun in Shadow's intentions align with my own. It only makes sense that we should be partners.
How did the thieves manage to get into Tel Arun to steal
Well,
things?
I can't say for sure, but there's a good chance the missing slaves stole Muthsera Gothram's property before fleeing Tel Arun. Ropefish and other people smugglers sometimes accept magicked items as payment.
So, would they be doubly punished if they were returned?
I'm sure I wouldn't know. My master has a kind and gentle disposition, but children sometimes need discipline, yes? It would really be Slave Master Arenum's prerogative. Unfortunately, she can be irascible.
What did the thieves steal from Magister
A
Gothram?
great many things, I'm sorry to say. They pilfered an ancient tome, a rare pendant, and a purse full of gold. Of course, my master was most aggrieved by the loss of several slaves, strong workers all. Lucera Gothrin is sick with worry.
I am not a slave trader.
Right. I'm sure that's a delicate subject for someone of your... Is breed the word? Truth be told, I've always been a fierce proponent of beast rights. If you only return the tome, pendant, and gold, our scheme will probably still work.
So where are we headed? Exasperatio. Well, nowhere right now, because as you can see, we are inside an area, so we have to go outside for it to work. Ugh.
Take this report to Mouth Relassa immediately.
Ooh.
Yes, Captain. It will be done.
You're gonna be a problem, aren't you? Alright, I'll kick your ass. So, where are we going? We... oh yeah, we still need to exit this area. So, where are we Why? That's far away. Ugh. Well, we still have 8 or 9 minutes left of this episode, but this is starting to get Balmora-esque. And I'm not saying that with a nice tone in my voice. Just running through this water because why not? Was there a... Not really. This one is... it's about the same. Roughly in terms of distance. Won't make a huge difference. But besides, rather than heading into a tomb and finding, oh, this is a longer one, it will take more time, I can instead just go for and say that I'll get there, I'll start it in the next episode, then for sure have enough time. And if it's too short, well, I still likely gotta get back. So... Oh, hello. Oh, you, Borfrey Doubleblade, I remember you. One of the, adventurers, so-called adventurers, admirers is probably correct. Not entirely correct, but it's also not entirely wrong. Can we avoid most trouble by going this way? Yes, Guars will not attack me. Nedgeaugers, or goblins, will. Ooh. Are we... Could you not? Yeah, thank you. Why are you playing music as if I'm under attack? I'm not. Oh, see here. Well, explore Exasperatio. Well, bandits. Alright, well, they are not affiliated with anything. Whoa, what happened to my staff there? This is what the... There's something really wrong. Alright. Well, switching over to my healing staff seemed to fix it. Or at least relatively. Then I might actually be able to do it in this. That door is barely covered, but it's covered enough. Really? What was that? Well, whatever it is, you're going to die. I told you. Alright, we'll find him in this episode. We'll find the thieves. Oh, right, that makes sense. Maybe up there? Maybe. No, that's outside of the area. So it's more this away. Okay.
Who are you?
Oh.
What do you want? You stink of incense and hookah smoke. Did that beast Gothran send you?
Something like that. His servant sent me here to gather up Gothran's stolen goods.
They are not goods. Zashanti and her friends prepare to leave this cursed island. No more lashings, no more bitter food. Only the light of the moons drifting across the Topal Sea. We only took Gothran's belongings to pay the smugglers.
I won't keep a fellow Kashyyyk in bondage. You just need the tome, the amulet, and the gold.
The moons are kind. I knew you would not betray a fellow child of Joan and Jode. We stored Gothran's trinkets in crates nearby. The smugglers will groan at their absence, but we would rather face the wilds alone than go back to tell Arun.
I'll tell Gothran I couldn't fight you. Good luck.
Wait, what was that noise?
Yeah, figured.
Greetings, Outlander. Cetera Relassa sends her regards. Gathering up these slaves on our own would have been exhausting.
No.
Damned cats! You lot are going back to tell Arun. Move out!
You heard the captain. Get moving, Qa'Rajh.
No, Darsha will not go!
Don't kick yourself over Relassa outmaneuvering you. Trust me, you never had a chance.
Relassa Delver sent you.
You didn't think she'd let that flat-headed Aerith outnix her, did you? Oh, and don't bother looking for those other stolen goods. My troops have the situation well in hand. Thanks for all your help, Noir. So long.
I'm leaving. What? Well, that basically led to nothing. Biscuits. So we have to trudge you. No. Oh. You had a book that was to intend on reading, or at least intend on collecting. Thank you. Okay, let's try and avoid more What? I have a broken weapon. Why do I have a broken weapon? Oh, now I don't. Oh, so it's the, oh, so it's because I haven't recharged my healing staff. That's okay, because I'm not... Hold on. What am I using right now? Nope, not main hand. Restoration staff. With that. Oh, the Spellbreaker staff. Well, we can charge. This makes no difference, so let's just do that. Here we go. Swimming's not... calling on raisins is not really going to do much. Because as soon as it gets too deep to run, your mount will also disappear. And that's kind of making it pointless. What? No, I am running past. You cannot fight. You cannot find me. What's this? Tell Galen. Well, that might be, but not for me. I have a setting, and I think you can only have one. Maybe you can have two if you sort of buy into it, but I'm not about to do that. If I'm spending any money on this, it's gonna be on... Well, I do have my ESO Plus membership, which allows me to carry double. Nope. Oh, well, this was the wrong way to go. There's no way up. Or is there? This is a Daedric ruin. Well, again, I can just run past all of you fools. I hope. I mean, unless I get stuck in a place. This was poorly planned. I'll admit that. But hey, we made it. Sort of. So, she's going to do something drastic, isn't she? Oh, I thought I was just...
Once again, it's been a pleasure. Farewell, Sun and Shadow.
Oh no, oh, that's only going to make things worse.
There you are. I'm glad you're back. I just had a fruitful conversation with our friend Aerith. Seems that I'm not the only one Relassa's holding back. I think it might be time for a less conventional strategy.
What do you mean by less conventional?
I underestimated Relassa. I see that now. She plays the game far better than I do. The only way to win a game like this is to eliminate the player.
Wait, are you asking me to assassinate Relassa Delvey? Is that your plan?
I know how it sounds. I take no pleasure in it. It's just an unfortunate necessity. Half the Telvanni hierarchy arranged an opening at some point in their rise to power. If you deal with Relassa, Aerith takes her place. It's the best play, Sarah.
Normally I'd be against killing people because... Well, that's just not my playstyle, but we met Relassa. Like, if it was some person that I've never met, I could be like, I would give them a chance. I do believe that there is sort of a, like, you can just disgrace them until they either have to step down or are dealt with by someone else. But I think this is one time where I actually will do this. Alright, I'll help you assassinate Relassa.
I knew you'd see reason. Trust me, no one deserves this fate more than Relassa. You may have a Telvanni's heart after all. Aerith told me that Relassa entered her room in the council house just a few minutes ago. Good luck, my friend. Be discreet.
Ah, boy. What the... Oh, that's not going to be great. That's going to be everything but great. But... I suppose I could. I was not intending on attacking anything or anyone. I suppose it's not often that I look things up, but I am going to make objections and obstacles ESO. Choice. Ha! It literally came up first. Let's see. Let's see. Where are we at? Okay. Let's see. Okay, it doesn't appear to make a big difference. I normally hate to spoil myself, but this is literally one where I've already made the choice, so it's not gonna make a big difference now. This certainly wouldn't.
If you were looking for that evil-tempered Telvanni witch, she went into that room.
Well.
So, the lizard thinks she can kill me? Come on then! I'll have her skin for gloves. After I deal with you, of course.
Get bonk. Pop! Ooh, that's nice. Literally, she was alone in here. That seems unwise.
It's done? Thank you, Sarah. Not many people would take a life for their friends. At least I hope we're friends. The house? It makes it difficult to tell sometimes. Aerith and I spoke just moments ago. Things should move quickly.
I hope it was worth
Aerith
it.
assures me that the council will accept my petition now. So yes, I'd call this a success. Hopefully no one will give me cause to do this again in the future. Once again, You have my thanks, Sarah. I hope you will consider working with me again.
All this may backfire on you, Sun and
I
Shadow.
admit our handling of the Relasa situation was stressful for both of us. I hope we can move past it, though, as friends. Come visit me sometime. I'll make it up to you, alright? I bought some very fine Qa'Rajh tea I've been dying to try.
He'll think about it, but I'm not your
This may
assassin.
surprise you, but the higher I climb, and the more powerful I become, the lonelier it gets. A true Telvanni life always involves some seclusion. But I value our friendship and Ioki's affection. I'd hate to lose either of you.
I understand. I'll stop by when I can. The Magister makes... When does this thing end? Are you going home? Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna overtake you and be done with this because I'm starting to get a little... Again, it's starting to get Balmora-like. And you know how I feel about Balmora. It can go right to the hells itself. Okay. I don't trust that advisor. That looks bad.
Is someone there? Help! I've been tied up!
Hold on, I'm reading a shopping list first. Send a note to Magister Thorana, offer services. Distill remaining nightshade and store. Place order at Alchemist, do not need Scathe Crawl right now. Query innkeeper at Gateway about rooms around Relasa. Will Magister G retaliate? Note, up bribe amount, he has been helpful. Maybe additional gift? Tailor appointment. Send research note to Master Firth. Remember to offer salutations to Geralt as well. That... Florina Aval.
Oh, thank the aid. To oblivion with these damned mages. No amount of gold is worth this kind of treatment.
What happened here? Where is Sun and Shadow?
Sun and Shadow asked me to come measure her for a new dress. Soon after I arrived, a pack of Telvanni thugs burst through the door and dragged her off. One of them shouted something about Tel Arun. That's all I know. Please, just set me free.
Of course.
Hello? Anyone home? Oh, scrib jelly. I'm too late. Yes, well, I came to warn Sun in Shadow, but it seems I arrived too late. I guess I should warn you too. My most benevolent master, Muthsera Gothrin, is... disgruntled.
Disgruntled?
Oh yes, peeved. In the extreme. Magister Gothrin promoted me to mouth, but he still grieves for Relasa. As you know, grief often gives way to anger. Apparently his gentle disposition has limits when it comes to assassinating his servants.
Well, there's no proof. So this is his handiwork. I think his servants abducted those shiny
Pity I didn't
Shadow.
get here sooner. I thought perhaps with time his fury might abate. I'd make all haste to tell Arun if I were you. Muthsera Gothrin respects courage and candor. If you speak to him directly, you might receive better treatment.
Alright, I'll pay Magister Gothrin
You
a
go on
visit.
ahead. I'll wait here for a bit. Best we're not seen together. No offense.
I'm sure I have seen the same swarthy-looking fellow near my home several times. Could a rival be trying to spy on me? Perhaps news of Relasa's death has traveled. It pays to be cautious. I will talk to my friend Qa'Rajh as soon as possible. Yeah. Ugh. Can I cannot fast travel there. Hey. Remember what I said multiple times about not liking quests that go back and forth too much? And now, don't give me the argument, oh, but this is a different quest. No, it's the same quest line.
You brought hope to the Grey Mire. There is so much for my people. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, if the Grey Mire could be so kind as to help me fix this, I'd be most appreciative of it. Okay, let's see what we are dealing with. Do I have to punch people? Because I really want to punch some people right about now.
The Magister is expecting you.
Eminently predictable, you and your lizard cohort.
What do you mean?
Ah, the murderer appears. I should thank you for saving me the trouble of hunting you down. Watching you peasants struggle against the inevitable is exhausting.
Why did you imprison Sun and Shadow?
Don't waste my time with flimsy pretense. Did you really think you could kill my mouth and get away with it? I see all. Your clumsy intrigue is no exception. If you wish to save your life and that of your friend, you will perform a task for me.
What do you want me to do?
Magister O'Theri made a discovery some weeks ago.
Oh my
God. A relic, or some dwarven device, perhaps. He refuses to share the details, so I am compelled to take those details by force. Steal his notes from Tel Naga, and deliver them to my new mouth, Qa'Rajh.
When I bring back the notes, we're even? You're released on the Shadow?
Depends on what information you retrieve. If it's useful, we can discuss the terms of the lizard's freedom. That's as much of a promise as you'll get from me. Be grateful I am giving you a chance to rectify the wrong you've done me.
Well, I could just kill you. So guess what? We have to go back to... Ugh! We have to go back to Selfrith Mora once again! Don't we? Yep. Yeah, we do. bothered. It's not as bad as the bum war, but it's getting there. It's getting there for sure. Guess where we have to deliver that?
What's this?
I'm
I
quite
don't
sure
like
you weren't
uninvited
invited
guests.
up here. Off you go.
What? Oh, well that's... but they could have said that it was off limits. Okay, so I have to get around those fools. And avoid other fools in the process. Oh, could you not walk over there? That is the last place that I'd want you. Neloth. Oh, that's... So that's his stuff. Oh, great. Can I, get you to walk away? Like, go to the bathroom? Yoink.
I'm quite sure you weren't invited up here. Off you go.
Only the finest wares here.
Well, that works. Got me out of here quicker. Oh no, don't tell me I have to go back again. This is so stupid. Do I have to go back? No. Okay, I only have to... Oh, that's right, because he's the new mouth. Okay. Okay. Fair is fair. But still... Oh. My stat booster. Not that I overtly need it right now, but still...
There you are! I knew my master would show you mercy. Do you have something for me?
I secured Otheri's journal, just promised him.
Well done. I think my master wants to speak with you himself. Try not to make him angry, all right?
Wait, Gothar's here?
Well, it's about time. Come, servant. You retrieved the journal. That was competent.
Aerith has it.
Yes, this is Otheri's journal. His penmanship has gotten even worse.
No.
It's a dwarven artifact, then. A merged tonal prism. My, that does sound intriguing. Seems he tucked it away in his Qa'Rajh mine, Zalkin Sul. You will fetch it for me.
See, this is wrong. We know that he did not promise this. I hate when
I said nothing of the sort.
Yeah.
If your work pleases me, I may deign to release your friend and forget your misdeeds. But make no mistake, Noir. I've given you no word to keep. Go to Zalkin Sul, acquire the prism, then bring it to me in Tel Aru.
Fine, I'll bring it. Where is Zalkin Sul then? How far away is this place? Nope. Oh. North, this way. Nope. At least they're getting a mileage out of their many locales that aren't marked. I'm still not pleased with it.
Hey, you need something?
Is this the Salkinsul Quarry mine?
Sure is. You looking for work? Nah, you're the adventurous type. Only time you'll live to pick is to bash in some beastie's skull, am I right? Of course I am. What brings you out here to the arse end of nowhere?
I just want to have a look around.
It isn't locked. Go ahead and take a peek. Might want to keep it quiet, though. Don't want O'Terry's guards spotting you, trust me. They see you dragging that tail around and they'll clap a pair of irons on you quicker than spit.
Thanks for the warning. Could you tell me more about this place?
I've got a few minutes. Yeah, who am I kidding? I've got plenty of time. What do you want to know?
Do you work in the mine?
Well, honestly, I mostly just act like I'm working. Pay's the same and you sweat a lot less.
Do you like sort of work in here?
Stuck-up dark elves, ash storms, slave labor pushing down wages. What's not to like? I shouldn't bellyache. It is what it is, and I need the coin. Got to take the opportunities where you find them.
What exactly are you doing out here?
Just stretching my legs and keeping an eye out for Magister O'Terry. You know these Telvanni, always barging in without warning and throwing their weight around. Come to think of it, he's been visiting more often than usual. I wonder why.
Anything I should look out for down there?
Other than O'Terry's guards, we have cave-ins every now and then. Unruly slaves and such. Then there's Mzanchent. But I'm sure you're not interested in that.
Mzanchent?
Get in your eyes on the way here? You can't miss those gloomy old dwarf towers. The way I hear it, Mzanchent ruins cut right under the mine. Plenty of treasure down there just waiting to be plucked. That's what I've heard, anyway.
Okie dokie then. It's a trespass. We're finishing this. Qa'Rajh warriors protect the colony, reacting quickly to any perceived danger. They should be treated warily and with respect, for they are aggressive and highly dangerous. No, they're not. Darn Redders, you don't know anything about this. You think you do, but you don't. You are in a restricted... So is this where we will... This is where we will leave. Okay. Well, thankfully it's fairly bright, so... Or is this where we leave? Yes, this might be where we... So down here. Oh! Okay. Ooh. Oh, that's a line of sight. Foreman Villas. Well, the script aren't hostile, so that's that. That's nice. Oh, please don't turn around. Not yet, at least. Ooh. You don't perceive me as a threat, because I am not. Detected is not the same as... Because they can't talk, so they can't rightly report me. Foreman Naros. Okay. That... That's a bad place to stop, friend. Would you mind walking maybe a little further? Not towards me! Oh, that's just, nah. Ooh, this is risky because I don't know where it will pop out. Okay, let's try it. La dee dee dee. Nope. Ooh. Not in favor of the gods. Stay out. Mysterious chamber. What does that mean? Oh, well, I'm no longer trespassing. That's what it means. All right. Explore the sunken.
Crazy machine, eh? Figured you'd find it quickly enough. I knew you weren't interested in Qa'Rajh caves. One of those black-hearted magisters sent you to filch this thing, am I right?
A good guess. So what's your role in
a
all
proposition. I can tell you what little I know and give you a key to Mzanchent. In exchange, you give me any notes you find in there. Anything about how it was built, what it does, anything. Got a nice offer from an interested party.
I guess that's a fair trade.
So, we got the deal. Good. Now, pin those ears back and listen. O'Terry locked the crystal in this machine to keep it working. But he took certain parts, so no one else could turn the damn thing off. We get those parts. We get the crystal. The parts you need are somewhere in Mzanchent, but I'm not sure where. I spent a lot of time watching O'Terry. From what I can tell, you'll need a crank, a spur gear, one of the smaller pistons, and some kind of handle.
Crank, gear, piston handle, got it. I've got a few
Sure.
more questions.
I've been keeping a sharp eye on Oteri ever since he set up shop in here. I still don't know what the damn thing does, but I'll tell you what I can.
Did the prism come from inside
Prism?
Oh,
Right. Now I see it. I guess he found it in the ruin, yeah? All kinds of dwarven antiques in there, along with the parts you need. I think he hides the pieces to keep us from nabbing the crystal. The paranoid old skeever.
Any idea what the device
Sorry,
does?
but I skipped school the day they taught dwarf machine magic. Got no idea, friend. I could hazard a guess. Looks a little like my pa's old jaw harp. So maybe it makes music or something. Some kind of death music, I bet. Yeah, damn dwarfs.
How did you come to have a key
A
to the
rascal
shed?
like me has to look out for his own interests, right? Oteri dropped his key a few days back. I grabbed it and made a wax mold while he wasn't looking. Didn't take long to make a rough copy. You've got to jiggle it a bit, but it works.
Okay. So
Don't
we
let
just
some
enter.
dwarven trap slice you up, eh?
Oh, are we trespassing? No, we're not. Hello, big door that I'm probably going to leave through. Maybe. Or open somewhere else in the ruin. Either works. Hello. Nice of you to spawn right there. All done. You know, despite that looking impressive, it really doesn't do much. Okay. I am not going to bother with any of you guys. Said I am not going to bother. Get out of here. Yeah, you won't follow me all the way to this encounter, so... Hop. Really? Alright, well, I'll have to deal with you then. Oh, now you run away! Ain't that convenient? You don't get to run though. No, you get to die. Hello. Flappy? Did someone steal my Flappy? Oh well, I'll just re-summon her. Hey, get back here! Or not, I mean, if you just die, that's acceptable as well. Hello! Pop! Looks like a room with a boss battle. You're another boss. Neither are you. It seems to be a place for constructing What? Why were you attacking Flappy? I am clearly the more intrusive of guests. Unless you specifically have been ordered to attack Daedra. And even then, it still ain't exactly wise. But again, I suppose that is the automaton part of it. Already know. Boss battle? Maybe. You know what? I got improved sneak for a reason. But I mean, I wouldn't want to pass up the experience. Hello? Why are you attacking Flappy? Why? No. I knew this was where we'd... Well, I didn't know per se, but I had a good idea.
So,
alright, let's see if we can't...
Sure, Bones, you were gone a long time. Had me a little worried. But here you are, all in one piece. So, don't keep me in suspense. You find those notes I asked for?
Yes, I found this technical logbook.
Oh, yeah. This is just the thing. You're all right, Bear Cub. Once I pawn this gibberish off, it's chill winds all the way back to Skyrim. I'll finally breathe crisp mountain air again. Not lungfuls of ash and guama spit.
Glad to hear it. Now, I need to get this prism unlocked.
Wait until I leave to unlock that thing, alright? I'm not anxious to see what happens when you pull that crystal... prism... whatever.
Is there a wrong or a right way to do this? I should think not. Would you mind? I'm trying to... So, what now?
Run! The mine's coming!
Through here?
The Qa'Rajh are... What is this thing? Never mind! Get out of here, through the east mine!
Okie dokie. Hello. Goodbye. Well, I'm not gonna bother fighting through all that. Why? Oh, this is so... It is exasperating. Like, you think it's over, and then, oh, wait! There's another step! Just... ugh. Well... I'm glad I decided to go and make it longer, because by this ratio, if I had not made the Balmora videos longer, if I had not made this video longer, we would be looking at a Vvardenfell series that, on its own, if I were to be more strict with the 30 minutes, it would reach the 50 video mark by now. Now, if that was 30 minutes per episode and it was good, I wouldn't mind. I would not mind at all. I've made more than 160 episodes of Skyrim, and I had fun. I have not always been having fun with this garbage.
No, I don't know. No.
You didn't get yourself killed? That's promising. Ugh, what's that I smell? Grease and Qa'Rajh dung? Let's make this quick, Noir. I won't have you soiling my rugs any longer than necessary. The prism. Do you have it?
I have it here.
Well, that is a surprise. I do hope this isn't some cheap forgery, for your sake. Ah, some kind of merged tonal prism. A lively one, too. Fascinating. I do hope that fool Otheri didn't damage it. He's almost as clumsy as you.
Alright, enough. We're even. Free Sun and Shadow and we'll leave.
Vexhead, do you still labor under the delusion that you have some power in this place? Ugh, it's hardly worth discussing. I've grown tired of our little chats. You completed the task I set before you. You can have your lizard back.
Good. Farewell. I would not say farewell to him because I do not wish him to fare well. I in fact wish him to fare as ill as possible. Where is... Is she down below or... There you...
I cannot thank you enough for helping me. I wasn't sure if I'd ever leave Tel Arun alive. I'm sorry. I know I've asked too much of you.
You may want to lay low for a while, Sun and Shadow.
Same device. I've had my fill of schemes for now. I plan to dedicate myself to my studies and try to patch things up with the Oki. The last time I saw him, I said some hurtful things. Again, thank you. Next time you're in Sadrith Mora, come visit. I am a free mage of House
Is this really done?
You had no right to imprison me.
You presume to lecture me? You, who conspired to kill my servant. Thank whatever scaly gods you worship that I didn't rend the flesh off your back and feed you to the tower's roots. Cross me again, and your life is forfeit. We're done here. Be gone.
It's not done. It's not done. It has not turned white. It has not turned white. There's still... Oh, she's out here. No. No. Screw it. No. It's midnight. I've been recording for almost 1.5 hours. This has dragged on for so long, and it's not even done yet. Oh. We'll talk to Sun and Shadow again in the next episode. But until then, take care. Jesus Christ.